Your girl is pissed right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I am feeling this type of way. It's like 4 in the morning and I am up because I am triggered. I just don't know how to feel. Like I'm somewhere between disappointed and just being pissed off. Um if you if not aware, YouTube have just rolled out some new policies. They actually rolled out some new policies last year as well. Those didn't quite affect me because I think some of what that has to do is that you couldn't monetize your videos then unless you had 10K overall views on your channel, which I never was insensitive. I never didn't say, oh well, to someone just because it didn't affect me. That didn't affect me because I was well over 10K. And but I did kind of understand where they're just trying to, like, you know, get a more of a handle on who was making money off of YouTube and why. Because realistically, you know, a video like a Gangnam Style can come through and just go viral and make a ton of money. This person can make so much money off of this video that they don't even have to put out any more content. So, and I think the overall idea is to have the partnership, because it is called a partnership. You do want content creators who are consistently uploading and who are just active YouTubers. So I guess I can get it from their standpoint, but I think that they're making the requirements entirely too high. I remember seeing a lot of the videos last year and people being upset, and that's when I think a lot of the I'm quitting YouTube videos popped up at, because people were just like, wait, it's one thing that did affect me is that it takes longer to threshold, because that I don't even want to try to really just get into that. I know that part affected me, but not the 10K views. But it just, you make less. They cut the amount of money that you make. But I'm not an expert in this, so I'm not really going to try to just tell you, oh, this is this and that, because I'm not an expert on it. I know it if that part affected me, but not the first part. But this email that I just received really is what has me so triggered. They're saying now that my channel is not eligible because in the last 12 months I didn't have 4,000 hours watched. So now it's not so much how many views you have. It's all more about retention, whether you're retaining your subscribers or you're retaining hours, how much views, how much hours of your videos people are watching. So I didn't make the 4K. Oh, you have to have the 4,000 hours watched and 1,000 subscribers. So in 2017, my channel was the most successful that it has ever been. I finally hit 1,000 subscribers last year, and my views have been pretty consistent. I now average a little over 1,000 views a week, which is an accomplishment for me, because I can tell you I have videos that don't make 1,000 views overall, or they gradually over time become successful. So for me, this affects me because I am one of those, you know, slow but steady type of YouTubers, and I'm perfectly fine. I've been perfectly fine. I've never been shy about the fact that I would love to grow on YouTube, that I would love to make YouTube a career, with the air quotes. I guess that's what people call it. But I would like to be more successful on YouTube. I would like to make more money off of YouTube. I've never been shy about that, but I've also been like, the word gratitude comes ahead, but that's not the words you use in that term. But I've always been appreciative of my viewers. I've been appreciative of my subscribers, even if they weren't up here. Like my viewership wasn't up here, it's down here, but I appreciate it. I appreciate those who interact with me. I interact with them as well. I have like a little community on here where, you know, we just watch each other's videos and we comment back and forth, and I love it. I've been grateful for it. You know, I also provide a service. I provide a service to others who maybe they may not stay, but they got what they needed, and I think I've done a good job of, you know, providing quality content. And then whether they choose to stay or not, if they got what they needed and they went about their business, that's always been fine to me as well. it's just sad that now that the requirements are so high, because there's a lot of, like, I was on Twitter, and I think that's what also made me want to make this video, because I went to Twitter and I started reading tweets, and you see the people like, hey, I'm this many away, or they have the subscribers. Oh, I have 2,000, I have 3,000 subscribers, but I didn't make 4,000 K views last year. I'm gonna butcher that every time I say it, but you got what I'm saying as far as 4,000 hours watched. I'm gonna butcher. I'm probably, please forgive me, because I'm probably gonna butcher every time I say it. But there's people that was saying like, okay, I have the subscribers, but I don't have the views. And there's people who have the views, because at the end of the day, all it takes is 1 or 2 viral videos. Everyone has that video that's the most successful on their channel, but some people have that fluke video. I've had to unsubscribe to people because they've had that fluke video. Like, they had this one video, it was hot, it was popping, you clicked on, you love it, you fell in love with them, and then you're like, okay, so next video was boring, video after that is boring. You just you know, lightning struck that one time. And you have creators that you love and that you stick with because they're consistent, and that even if you don't watch every single video, you're gonna get 2 or 3 videos out of 5 that you can relate to, that you want to watch, that you can engage with. I think this new requirements is really have to deal with retention, and that's whether you're retaining the viewer, where you have over 1,000 subscribers, or you're retaining the view in the sense of that they watching the whole video from start to finish. Now, once I got the email, I went into my analytics, because I'm like, my channel's been doing good. Like, how could I not? Like, how far am I away from it? So I went and I looked at my analytics, and I never look at my analytics because I did that years ago, and it hurt my feelings. It hurt my feelings, and I was just like, I'll never again. So I just don't get into that part, but I went to see what's going on with my channel, and just to see where I'm at. And that's where I realized, okay, I didn't make the views, but I do have the subscribers. And you just like, people are watching 3 minutes of my video, and then they keep it moving. So normally that'd be fine, because you still get it counts as a view, you know. But now it's like, all right, because you didn't watch the whole video, you didn't watch as much of the video, you know, I'm not going to be, or anyone's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. There's people that I love that I click out of their videos too, you know. And it's just like, it's just tough. I don't think that they should have taken it away from people who already have it. I think going forward for new YouTubers, that this should have been the requirement. But now channels that have made money now don't make money. And when I was on Twitter, I was hearing people say things like, even a guy that I'm subscribed to, a YouTuber that I'm subscribed to, was like, oh, you should do YouTube because you love it, not for the money. And it's like, but boo, I remember when you were under 10K and you made a video about a YouTuber who was bigger than you at the time, and you basically were bashing this person. So is that what everyone should go out and do? Should I do that? Should I just come for you because now you're up here and I'm down here, so I should just make a video to get the views, just bashing someone just in hopes of somebody noticing me, or hopefully getting my channel to the point where it's doing the 4K views? You know, it's nothing to get a viral video, and I don't mean it's nothing, because it's hard, but it's like, it's easy for someone else to get a viral video. It doesn't mean that they're going to be a good YouTuber. Doesn't mean that they're going to make content going forward. Even some of my favorite YouTubers, I could say like Ray and a Peak Mill, don't upload as much. So I doubt that it affects them, because they have videos on their channel that probably from even a year or 2 years or 3 years that still gets thousands and thousands and thousands of views, because they're providing quality content for their viewers, or they provided a video that's just like, it stuck in 2020. Someone would probably be clicking on how to do a quick weave, or how to do a wing. You know, like this stuff that they provided, that it still will be popping, you know. But in a sense, it could affect them too. Someone well over 1 million now, because they haven't really been uploading. So you're saying like, okay, you didn't Miss Peak Mill, you didn't meet 4K views this year, so we're gonna take your money away. Well, does that make sense? Or it makes sense just because this person is over 1 million? It just this leaves a sour taste in my mouth. And it's just, people were saying things. It was another YouTuber I've never heard of, but I'm guessing he's successful. He has a large platform, because people were saying, like, remember where you came from, to this person. And this person was just like, just had a flippant attitude. For people to be so insensitive. When the 10K thing happened, it didn't affect me, but I was sensitive to the fact of what someone may be feeling. And so now to be so insensitive, like, some person was like, grind, you should grind harder. So you don't think I'm grinding? So you don't think when I go out and I buy a whole lipstick range and I sit there and I swatch it to my lips is damn near bleeding, that's not grinding? You don't think when I'm putting effort into my appearance for every video, and I'm making sure that I'm not wearing the same things, or at least trying not to, trying to get my makeup together, that's not grinding? Trying to stay on top of what's new and hot, the trends, that's not grinding? It was just so insensitive. It's just like, boo, like, sometimes you're hot and you're not. There's probably singers, and I always use Beyonce for everything, but there's probably singers who can sing better than Beyonce, have a better vocal range, who will never be as successful as Beyonce, because one, they don't look like her, because maybe that's not what they're destined to be, or whatever. We already got her, why we need any of you? And it's tough, like, especially with me. I'm in the beauty side of things on YouTube, even though I do have other videos up here. It's like, I'm not the prettiest girl, or I'm not the most talented makeup artist, but I do provide a service, and I think I'm consistent enough that this should be a spot for me. I should be able to have, as I have been in the past, to make money off my channel, or off my talent and my personality, But I just give you a perfect example of what this means to me. It basically means to me, it's like, if myself, Sally, and James, we all came to work. Let's use retail, because that's what I know. We all come to work, we all clock in. Sally does 10 hours. We all make $10 an hour, but Sally does 10 hours. I do 20, and then James, he does 30. So we all go to work, and however it works for us, that's how it works. We all come, we clock in, we go home. So we come in one day, and the job basically tells us they're not going to pay us anymore. They're not going to pay myself and Sally anymore. They're only going to pay James. Now, Sally's been bringing home her $100 a week. I've been bringing home my $200, and James has been bringing home his $300. He's been working the most, so of course he deserves to bring home the most money. But now they're saying, Sally and I we can't make any money anymore. They're not firing us, though. We can still come to work. We can still clock in. We can still work. But because we're not doing as many hours as James, that we now don't get to make money. And who works for free? Yeah. Would you be up for that if that was you? Would you be up for that? And then what happens next time when they say, we're not paying anyone in the hundreds? So for all those in the 100,000 subscribers who are like not affected and telling people, oh, well, you shouldn't be doing it for the money. You're probably making peanuts. And this is the tweets I was reading. You're probably making peanuts anyway. Probably not doing much anyway. So it really doesn't affect you at all either. Just work harder. It's like, okay, so when the next wave of changes comes, and now they say anyone under 500,000 cannot monetize their videos, how would you feel then? Would you be so flippant? Would you be so? It's just the idea of not putting yourself in someone else's shoes, and just even wanting to provide a better solution than work harder. That's just like, that just pissed me off. So I think that's what, like, I can't sleep, I'm upset, and then it's just like, I just wanted to make this little video. Hopefully I could get some rest, I could relax, I'm going to drink some tea and just woosah a little bit, because it's just very disheartening. If you're a creator, if you're on here and you've gotten the same email, let me know down in the comments. How do you feel about this topic? Let me know. I'm willing to hear your thoughts and your views on this. And I don't know, my knee-jerk reaction is to be like, I probably won't be doing YouTube past this month. I'm really close to quitting. I really am. I don't know. I really have to have a come to Jesus, so I really decide if this is what I want to continue to do. Right now, I'm feeling like, no, shutting down my channel, and just, I don't know. Let me know how you guys feel. Yeah, guys. You may or may not see me in another one, but we will see. Catch you later, guys.